everything right. Yesterday was a terrible tragedy. However, you must still go to school today. Awesome. Okay.
Can I talk to you for a
So,
moment?
real quick before I continue, I'm gonna talk about this scene. If you haven't played the mail route, for anyone watching, and you don't want any spoilers to what happens, wait until I like move past this frame, and then you can listen in again. But if you don't want spoilers for mail route, turn the volume down or skip over. So in the mail route of this game, Shinji actually dies. Like, it's not a fake out. Like, he actually dies in that scene. And he doesn't have a social link in the mail route either. It was intended for him to die, in that universe. All my homies love Shinjiro. Shinjiro is great. He's a really nice guy. So in the film route, you can actually save him, but he doesn't really. It's unfortunately not going to change the main story that much. He's just not gonna be dead. You can save him in this game by giving him his pocket watch and max ranking him, basically, and that's what I did. So that's good. I was glad. I was worried for a second because it was all happening too exactly like the mail route. So I was like, oh, did I flub something up? But I didn't. So he's gonna live. It's gonna be a while before he wakes up. But if in the mail route, he dies after tonight, and the school has a funeral, and then Akihiko and Ken get some moments, which I will probably also talk about once we get to it. But basically, because I feel like they might still do that here, so I'm not gonna say anything about their personas. But yeah, he doesn't die here, but he dies in the mail route.
Oh, sure. When you get back today, please meet me in the lounge. You know what it's regarding. Yeah.
But if you don't rank
expect
10
you to have
Shinjiro,
collected
then
your
you
thoughts.
won't. This would look
In
very
fact, I'm
different.
still at a loss myself. I'll see you then.
It's about Ken, huh? This'll be a fun meeting.
Yeah. Hey, let's go home together today.
Yeah, we're all depressed. Meanwhile, in Shinjiro's room at Tatsumi Memorial Hospital, Shinjiro is lying motionlessly, connected to various machines. The mechanical sounds from the medical equipment are the only signs that Shinjiro is alive. A figure glared at the "No Visitors Allowed" sign and entered the room. Akihiko. Or Ken. Probably Akihiko.
Yo.
Yeah. So originally the scene is something else in mail route. Spoiler tag. It's Akihiko crying in front of Shinjiro's funeral memorial thing.
You look pretty good. So how long are you gonna lie around sleeping there? I had the usual for lunch. Ramen tastes a lot better when you're cutting class.
Although this dialogue sounds the same.
Make sure you invite me next time. Say something, will ya? Why are you always like that? You're so stubborn. Put yourself in my shoes for a change. You think it's the other way around, huh? I guess you're right. I was too obsessed with power. Ever since I lost Miki, that's all I've cared about. I thought that if I was strong enough, I could protect anyone. But I was wrong. Now look at you. What am I supposed to do if I lose you too?
Ah, my boy.
Shinji, don't leave me behind.
Akihiko claps on Shinjiro's bed.
You can hear me, can't you? Wake up. Snap out of it. Shinji.
God, I remember his wailing in the mail route. It sounds so real.
Yeah, I know. Crying won't change anything, will it? Alright, Shinji. You watch from here. I still have things to do, right?
The resolution in Akihiko's heart has awakened a new persona. Dun 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 dun. Very good. I maxed out his skills, so I needed this. I prefer the other design, but we have Caesar. I feel like most of the time I prefer everyone's
that
first
much.
Persona version.
I can't carry this guilt forever. I'm getting tired of it.
Dun, 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 the dormitory lounge. In the mail route, he was a party member for like 2 seconds, not gonna lie. Yeah, if you played the mail route, you wanted to play as much as Shinji as you possibly could. Everyone here is here except for Ken.
You all know the reason we're gathered here. We need to discuss how to deal with Amada. I've already consulted the chairman. Aigis, bring Amada here.
Understood.
Understood.
It's my fault. When Shinjiro-senpai told me...
Yeah, girl, what the hell?
It was strange, but I said nothing. If only I'd listened to my intuition.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Fuka. It's not your fault. If anyone should have realized it, it should have been me.
I knew this wasn't a game. But I never thought it'd end up like this.
There's no point dwelling on the past. Don't you remember what Shinji said?
You say that, Akihiko, but you keep bringing up Miki.
This is how it should be. He was a hell of a guy. He even faced death head on. That's why from this day forward, I'll face things head on too.
That's cool, man.
Junpei, stop. That's cool, man.
Senpai.
But I guess that's guys, the way guys talk, but I would never say that to someone.
Allow me to report. Amada-san is not in his room.
He's not?
There are indications that the window has been pried open.
Ken-kun!
Kids got skills.
Wait, Fuka, do you know where he is?
Well, no. But we can't just let him go off on his own, right?
So where do you plan on looking?
I don't know, but we have to find him. He must feel so alone.
But how? Where?
You, of all people, should understand.
Fuka.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Now let Ken do what he wants. Bringing him back won't change anything.
You're really just gonna leave a 10-year-old on the streets?
Akihiko.
It's his choice. He's the only one who can decide how he's gonna live his life. The same goes for all of us.
Yeah, and watch him get kidnapped and sold into child slavery because we left him on the streets at night. Oh boy. Okay. So with that, we are just going to continue on with our day. Today is the 5th, right? Okay. We need to go to the Velvet Room. We'll come across Ken. We'll definitely come across Ken. We'll just need some time. He needs some time to think. We're going to the Velvet Room, and we're going to accept a few quests that are going to take some time over the course of the next few days. Undertake a quest. Oh, let me register the personas. Choose 2. Take a quest. Alright, we're gonna grab, not that. That's something for off-stream Crypta to handle. Believe I have to accept this one. This is the one that's gonna take a couple of days to get through. And then, not that one yet. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one yet. And then, sushi. Then the rest of those are Tartarus ones. That's also for off-stream Crypta. You target third person? Only if I'm talking about my future self. That's for future me. Future me. I'm getting bullied. Okay. Now that we've accepted those, we can just spend the night however we want, though. Can I study in my room today? Let me see. Howl talks in third person too. Oh, Howl from Howl's Moon. Oh, you mean you? I thought you were gonna say Howl's Moon Castle, but I was like, wait, that's not right. You're tired. You don't seem feeling well. All right, we're going to use a Yawn Be Gone, and we're gonna study. Where are my Yawn Be Gones? Or am I too sick? No, I'm only tired. Good, I'm not sick. Yawn Be Gone. All right, we're good. And we're going to study at the desk. Yes. People want to call you Death? Probably just because it's the first word of your name. Typically that happens with people's nicknames. Academics increase, and we've maxed out all of our stats, finally. God, academics is like the most annoying stat to advance in this game, but we finally did it. Everything is maxed out. We're studying enough for tonight. Let's go! Class has ended for today. Okay. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start working on that request. We're gonna go to the faculty office, and what we need to do, we need to talk to teachers 8 different times in order to get this reward. I don't know why, but we have to. Mr. Ono is in the faculty office. He's wearing a fine helm. It's gonna be a different teacher each time.
Oh, it's you, Katone. Did you have a question about my lecture? Hey, what are you staring at? Is it my helm? Could that be it? This is really happening. Whoop, that's a discerning eye you've got there, kid.
I hate talking to this guy. Although I don't hate talking to this guy as much as Ekoda. I hate talking to that guy. He talks too much.
Isn't this helm great? Isn't it? It's a historic masterpiece Masamune had since he was young.
Mr. Ono's story goes on and on.
So, Masamune gave this helm to his vassal before he departed. Such generosity. It's as if he foresaw his fate.
I'm not gonna stop.
And that's why I couldn't possibly part with it. I could give you something else from my personal collection, though. One with no connections to Masamune. If you still want one, you do still want it, right? Come see me again. I'll let you have it.
You enjoyed the tales of Masamune. You feel that your knowledge of history has deepened, and our academics that we did not need have just increased. Alright, so we had to visit the faculty office 7 more days, but we are now going to go to Shrine, and we're going to do something for the other quest, which was sushi related. So, Katone is espresso depresso, so this old lady that we're about to meet, oh, I was gonna say, what? All my stats are maxed out. I should be able to get it, but I forgot this. We are espresso depresso, and this old lady can tell. Hey, you there. Why do you have such a sullen look on your face? Did something happen? A child your age should be carefree. What you need is a very good meal and some rest, and you'll feel better. Here, have this Inari sushi. We have to be optimistic. Your generation is Japan's future. Well, good luck. Cheer up. Oh, I almost ran out of breath there. Alright, we're gonna keep this sushi, and we are now going to go back to Theo, as he wanted to try sushi. Who wouldn't want to try the sushi in Japan? I bet it's amazing. Okay, let's turn in this request.
It seems you've completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. Is that Inari sushi you have with you? I've heard it's delicious. So this article is used for festivity that people love. This sweet yet slightly sour aroma is fascinating and arouses my own hunger. In return for bringing me such a delicacy, I shall give you one of my treasures. Please take this as your reward.
We get a scrub brush. Okay, make sure you don't sell this. We need this for later.
Is there anything else you can assist with?
Or I can assist with. Alright, but we've accepted that request. Now we are going to go to Bookworms. And we're gonna hang out with the old couple, which we haven't seen in a while because Bunkichi was lost in Tartarus, and it took me forever to save him because I just waited till the last minute. But make sure you have your Hierophant persona, and we are going to see the beautiful reunion. Dear, you spelled it wrong. There are 2 K's. I forgot how to do my old man voice.
I know. I just forgot to write the second one.
I feel bad for Katone-chan and all the people who've been campaigning to save the tree. It says it doesn't matter what I choose. Am I on the right rank?
Oh, speak of the devil. I'm writing a letter, something I haven't done in ages. But I can't remember how to spell half these words. Am I finally losing it? I used to have an amazing vocabulary.
What is it for?
Sorry, can't let you see it. Top secret.
Rikichi seems to be having fun. I'll tell you when the time comes, Katone-chan.
Well, aren't you curious?
Did I use the right word? The right voice? I'm sorry. Suspense is killing me. You gotta tell me now. I'm an impatient teenager.
We're just as excited. Your enthusiasm is contagious, Katone-chan.
Just look at my wife. She's as giddy as a schoolgirl. It seems Bunkichi and Mitsuko are counting on you. Your relationship is stronger now. Oh wait, I forgot. I already spoke to them after I rescued Bunkichi. I forgot. Dude, there's so many ranks. It's hard. So many social links. It's hard to keep track. 9. So many people are so close to ranking up. Oh, hello, Theo. Cell phone is ringing.
Hello, this is Theodore. I sense intense power deep within Tartarus. It seems the path that was blocked is now open. Please be careful. Have a nice day.
Blinded. It's evening. You should tell me have a nice night. Oh, here we go. Meanwhile, in Tatsumi's Port Island's back alley. Ken is crouching in the shadows. We found him. He's all by himself, the little homeless kid.
You look half dead. What are you doing here?
When Mom died protecting me, no one would believe the real reason for her death. To this day, it's still on file as an unexplained accident. That's why I wanted to make it clear. I thought that's what she would have wanted. Maybe then she'd finally be at peace.
No. A loving mom wouldn't want her son to be a
They
murderer.
said he was the victim of some violent crime. Right.
That is apparently our fault.
No one knows the truth. Just like with Mom. And once again, I'll be left behind.
You've been left behind twice. Did you ever think there might be some meaning in that? I'm not here to drag you back. You can stay in this place until you die if that's what you want.
Yeah.
But if you still have the will to fight, then come back and stand on your own 2 feet.
Wasn't your fault, Ken. What happened to Shinji? Or maybe it was, technically.
He's right.
Ken turned away from Akihiko as he left.
I've known it all along. I just been lying to myself. I was consumed by hatred. I couldn't face the thought of being alone. But that's exactly what happened.
Ken slammed his small fist into the cold wall.
All this time, I've just been running away.
This poor 10-year-old is so... I feel bad. I couldn't even imagine... when I was a 10-year-old, I was still dumb as heck. Because I was sheltered. Poor Ken.
I've made up my mind. I won't run away.
But let me just say another thing. I feel like a lot of authors forget how to write kids. Because obviously the way Ken acts, that's not how your typical 10-year-old would act. And I guess you could argue like, oh, he's been through all this dark, mature stuff. But at the same time, still, I feel like he processes things a bit too adult for his age, despite his circumstances. Like, would a real 10-year-old who's went through all this react this way? I don't know.
I swear that I won't run anymore. Shinjiro-san, I'll see it through to the end. So you don't need to worry.
Damn, his voice. So angry. Oh, I'm also looking forward to this. Dun 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 dun. Wow. Nemesis has given rise to Kala-Nemi.
I'll be okay now, Mom. Goodbye.
Okay. Everyone is here except for Ken and Akihiko.
It's already been a day. Yes, it has.
So, where's Akihiko-san?
He said to leave Ken-kun alone, but I don't know. Maybe we should look for him.
What's your opinion?
Let's start
You
looking,
think so too?
even though
Well,
he probably
is
doesn't want us
still
to
a
look.
kid.
I can't wait any longer. I'm going right now to...
He's here! Of course.
Ken-kun. Oh, thank goodness.
Can't lose 2 party members
I
in
was
one
so
storyline.
worried. You were?
Amada, are you able to fight?
Yes. I won't run off again.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's all right. We can trust him. Jeez, don't make us worry like that, okay? All right. I'll talk to the chairman. Get some rest. Yes.
Oh, he said that way too adultly. I didn't like that. Okay, I believe no one's gonna want to hang out with us today. And I've maxed out all my stats, so I believe I don't have anything to do tonight. Let's see, today's the 6th. Okay. So I can just do whatever I want. I think I'm just gonna take my character to bed, because there's really nothing we can do, technically. Go to bed early? Yes. At least my condition will not be great. Your room. You sense that familiar presence. Oh yeah. This conversation with Faros, is this going to be a little bit different?
Hello. It's cold tonight. Can you believe it's already autumn? It'll be winter before you know it. You seem tired. Did something happen?
Oh no, it's a good thing. I mean, not good thing. It's the same thing.
Is that so? In this world, people die every day.
He's not dead. Not this time.
Until recently, this was the same to me as the blowing of the wind. But now I see things differently. For the first time, I have a friend. Lately, I've become more certain of something. You know the end I've spoken of? Some people refer to it as the fall. But regardless, it's drawing near.
Yes.
Don't you
Fortunately,
sense
it has now been 6 months of the game. That's crazy.
We are kindred spirits, you and I. So why is it that only I can remember? This is a heart-rending matter. Is my existence something you are unable to accept?
Yo, bro, when did I ever say that? Faros is smiling sadly. Faros is the type of friend who comes to their own conclusions about things that don't exist. And then ends up causing drama later on. I'm sure we've all had that friend at some point of our life. Level 8. We're already almost
Forgive me if
maxed
I've
out with
said
him.
anything peculiar today. Perhaps it is the change of seasons. Of course, our friendship remains steadfast.
Low-key gaslighting? Exactly. That's exactly what I was doing. I was like, bro, when did I ever say any of this shit?
Well, I shall bid you farewell for now. Good night. I'll always be by your side.
Faros disappeared. Yay. That's sick. You overhear a conversation. Midterms start next Tuesday. Math is killing me. Sine, cosine, tangent. Are we talking algebra here? Oh. Wait, I like this Easter egg. Megiddo, Megidola, Megidola. Okay, I could never pronounce this one. Megidolaun. Those are almighty damage. Sine, cosine, tangentin. Sure. Math was like my second best subject, but I mean, I hated anything after algebra. Like, I didn't like trig that much. I told this story before, but my trig teacher ended up not teaching us trig, and it was a whole thing. And then I was forced to take calculus, even though I didn't need it. So I just basically wasted like part of my life on calculus.
Exams start next Tuesday. I'd rather spend the time doing experiments. The precise moment when two agents come into contact. It's so exciting.
I'm art god. I'm also I was an art student too. Kind of. I studied graphic design in college. They categorize that in the art section, and I had to take a lot of art classes too.
Alright, Skatone, it's your turn to answer my question today.
But my favorite subject is science though. I think I like science more than art sometimes.
It's Japanese tradition to place some salt next to the entrance of a bar. Wait, we covered this. Okay, next question. Do you know why a matador's capote is red?
The answer here is to excite the audience.
Oh, you knew? Well, that's correct.
I'm a graphic designer. Oh, you're also a graphic designer. Me too. We're both graphic designers. Wonderful.
Bulls can't distinguish red from any other color. It's the fluttering of the capote that excites them. The audience, however, becomes very anxious at the red cape. Human reaction to color is very interesting.
You gave the correct answer! And our charm increased even though we didn't need it. Classes ended for today. Okay, we need to go to the faculty office and speak to more teachers. Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out. Oh, it's the math teacher. Let's see. I put in an average of 2 hours of overtime. Factor in the mean age. Add a little spice here, here, and here. According to my extrapolations of next year's salary here, I can expect a 4.17 increase. If I round up, does it actually get to 5.17%? I don't think that's what rounding up means, lady. In any case, this is one beautiful equation. Miss Miyahara seems to be calculating her income. Oh, hello there, Katone-kun. You overhear my calculations? Isn't my use of pi in that equation a daring move? Sure, it may not have been strictly necessary, but it's a question of elegance. Okay, Miyahara, I think math is the one subject you literally cannot experiment with. Everything has to be accurate. Do you understand? Wakari mashitaka? I must have sounded like Miss Terakuchi there. We sit close to one another. I assume you're here because you've discovered the beauty of math, right? The beauty of math. Once you master its brilliance, even winning the lottery is a breeze. Lady, I don't think that's how that works. Calculating probability from all sides, and determining the precise collection totals, too. If you factor in the profit from saving the money you win, you'll never lose. Miss Miyahara, I'm gonna assume that despite everything you're saying, you've never won the lottery, because if you have won the lottery and your probability guesses are correct, you wouldn't be here teaching at school. You would be off in a mansion or on the beach with a yacht somewhere. Not here. Not that I've ever bought a ticket. Oh, well, there we go. You listen to the secret of falling in love with math. Your academics has increased. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. You decided to give up for today. Ugh, and this dude's gonna be gone for like a week before we see him again. Okay, next, make sure you have a hanged man persona, as we're going to start working towards maxing out Maiko. We're going to fake hang out with her today, despite the fact that she's like right here. Actually, no, wait, I'm wrong. We're not gonna be fake hanging out with her. We are hanging out with her. My bad, I looked at my notes wrong. Okay, I have Hangman. We're gonna spend time with her. I don't think we're gonna rank up though. We'll see.
Hey, I know. Let's get some takoyaki.
He gave in to Maiko's begging and went for takoyaki. I think I'm only on rank 8, not 9. Oh, we are ranking up today. Okay. How do you fake hang out? Oh, by going to the shrine and doing the fortune pulls. I always call that the fake hangout. When we're not actually hanging out with someone, but we're using the fortune pulls to increase their points. Yotoday Strimal Takoyaki-stan Octopedia. I got confused because my notes said Naganaki Shrine, so I was just like, oh, we're fake hanging out today. But no, we're not. I just read my notes wrong.
I made my decision. I'm going to live with Mom. She can't cook or clean or do anything without me. She really needs my help. I don't have to worry about Dad. Even without me around, I think Dad will be okay on his own.
Maiko is trying to force a smile.
So, Mom and I are gonna move pretty soon. Sorry. We'll still be friends though, right?
I don't think it matters what I choose. What did I write down? Yes, it doesn't matter. We're sisters forever.
You really think of me as your little sister? I hope you always do.
Maiko is tearing up. This poor girl.
You can't ever forget about me. Promise, okay?
Maiko's taken a real liking to you. Your relationship is stronger now. I remember in the mail route, she like has a crush on you, but I don't think she was dateable, which is good. Yet, for some reason, Ken is dateable. Freaking weirdos. Freaking Japan. The girl at the Shrine Social Link has reached level 9! Alright, everyone's so close to rank 10. We have so many rank 9 people.
I need to get ready to move, so I'm going home now. I'll see you later.
Time to head back to the dorm.
Where have you been?
Okay, the same thing. We've maxed out all our stats, and I don't think either Koromaru or Ken are free to hang out today, and we've already maxed out Shinji, so we're just going to go sleep for tonight. Yes. let's see. I think I'm gonna go today until we get to the next dark hour. So until the end of October. Classes ended for today. We know what to do. We have to go talk to the teacher. All right, which teacher is it gonna be today? Mr. Ono is not here. Oh, we have our science teacher.
The main ingredients are D-glucose, erythritol. Who can accurately pronounce the stuff in chemistry other than chemistry majors themselves? Saccharine? Sodium? These are all sweeteners. Ah, Katone, take a look at this.
Receive mind supplement.
I ordered a bag of sand through the mail the other day, and it came with this supplement. Take this to boost your brain power. I can't believe they make such claims with an ingredient list like this. See for yourself. The active ingredients in this are all sweeteners.
Okay, do these teachers just not have any friends? Or are they not friends with each other? Why are they hanging out with me? Why are they sharing their interests with me? And the backgrounds are still Japanese? Oh, yeah.
At the very end, it lists DHA, but that means there's only the traciest amounts of it. I know it was free, but what a joke. Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work. You could take it if you like, Katone, though the best it'll do is give a placebo effect. The food they serve at Wakatsu is much better than that. It's made with loads of fish eyes, a prime source of DHA. It's not my thing, though.
Hey, DHA is really good for your body.
Speaking of DHA, did you know the full term is
docosahexaene? That thing. You learned about DHA. Your academics has increased. Chemistry was the only part of science I did not like. Every other science I like. But that's only because I had a really terrible chemistry teacher in high school. She was so bad, I swear. She would speak in like third person. And it would like confuse me so many times. Okay, it kind of third person, but kind of not. She would refer to herself as she. Whenever she lectures, she refers to herself as she. She referred to us, the students, as I. And then she would refer to like the material as them. And I'm like, I remember when she would first like lecture, like the very first day of class, and she was teaching, and I did not understand who the heck she was referring to. I was just like, huh? What are you saying, lady? And no one asked either. But eventually, after some time, the more she taught, I was just like, oh, she's just speaking weird. She's just speaking weird. But yeah, it is weird. And, but not, it wasn't that the way that she spoke was what affected material. She actually just was not a good teacher in general, but her speaking that way also did not help. So like, for example, some of her lessons would go like, okay, so for the material today, I know, so when she would say I, she's referring to us, the students. I know that she wants, and when she would say she, that means herself, the teacher. She wants me to figure out, let's see, I don't know, I've forgotten a lot of chemistry. What is the chemical bond of like so-and-so? So with, so I know that I have to find the chemical bond of them. In terms of them, she'd be talking about the elements. Weird. And I have to give the correct bond for her, speaking about herself, in order to understand this. I don't know. I don't remember exactly how her teachings went. It was a long time ago. High school was a long time ago. But it would be something like that, and I'd just be like, huh? Huh? Breaking Bad, Heinsberg was a good teacher. I've never watched Breaking Bad. It's not really my type of show, but a lot of people around me always bring up Breaking Bad. It's kind of funny. One of my good friends loves Breaking Bad. I already spoke to the teacher, right? Yeah, that's where I just went. Today is the 8th, right? Yeah. We're hanging out with the old couple today. We're going to the strip mall. I don't know if like my explanation made sense, but it also did not make sense to me when I was listening to this teacher talk. So I guess if you're confused, just as confused as I was when I was in high school. I think I was like, when did I take chemistry? I think it was like sophomore year of high school. That was a long time ago. Don't you think so too, Katone-chan?
My dear.
As you spent time with Bukichi Mitsuko, the bond between you grew stronger. Yeah, I don't think we were supposed to rank up. Yeah. It's popular as hell. Yeah, I know a lot of people talk about it. I don't think it's my type of show. I don't really watch a lot of TV, actually. I like rarely watch TV. Decided to return to the dorm. If I watch TV, the show like has to really grab my attention. It has to be very specific. Finally, only one shadow left. Well, we still have a whole month, so there's no need to get all stressed out. And before that, we have exams. So, have you been studying? Yep, I'm all maxed out in smartness. Really? Now I feel like I'm falling behind. I just like, rather than watching TV, I'll spend time doing my other hobbies like either voice acting or video editing or drawing. Typically, I rarely watch TV. If I ever am watching something, it's probably like a YouTube video of just some person vlogging or whatnot. Okay. We're not hanging out with anybody tonight. No one wants to hang out. So we're just gonna go to sleep. Times are coming up. Go to bed. Good morning. I need a yawn. Good morning. Have you noticed, Shiomi? Whenever we complete an operation, the number of apathy syndrome cases usually decreases. Not this time, however. It's actually increasing. There's only one shadow left. It must be apprehensive. I hope so. In any event, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here. So, thank you. She's thanking us. The tsundere. Did you write that down? You'd better write this down. I'm gonna erase it. Still writing? Hurry up. What are you doing? Texting each other or something? Exams start next Tuesday. We don't have time to waste. Let's move on to the next sample problem. Feel tired. Now that I've actually maxed out everything, I can doze off if I wanted to, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. There's no reason to stay awake if you don't need to. Alright, time to head back to the faculty office once again. I think this is our 4th visit, so we're halfway there. This teacher, this teacher that sucks in Saori's route. You're tired, IRL? Aw, take a nap. Don't force yourself to stay awake if you're sleepy.
Did Miss Toriumi go home already? Teacher's log is a mess. She's such an expert on usage. What's with the syntax? And these word symbols to the side. Is this some kind of face?
Did you draw your PNG? I did draw my own PNG. I even drew my own VTuber model, which I haven't shown the public yet because it's not rigged yet. But when she does get revealed, I did draw her. I drew all of my assets. Even this overlay I did myself, although I think I want to change it a bit. I think I might want to make it like I think I might want to make like the game view much bigger, and to figure out a way to make chat bigger as well. But yeah, if you see any drawing elements in any of my streams or any of my other socials, it was all drawn by me.
Will she ever grow up? Tone, why didn't you speak up sooner? Don't think that people will lead you around by the hand once you're out in the real world.
Where did that come from, bro?
So, what do you want? Miss Toriumi seems to have left her share of unfinished work behind. It must be a severe impediment to your education, having a teacher like her be in charge of your class.
This dude is kind of sexist.
You'll never guess what she said during the teacher's conference just the other day. I think that I believe what she was saying isn't wrong. What's with that? I can't make heads or tails of syntax that tortured. It's because of teachers like her. I can hardly blame you youngsters for your grammar, can I? Now listen to me carefully. To begin with, correct Japanese is...
You were lectured on the correct use of Japanese. Mr. Ona doesn't seem to be returning. We need this dude's helm. Okay. Now with that, today is the 9th. We are going to max out the Hierophant Link. Finally, the old couple will be done. Okay. Woo! I think we're gonna max out quite a good people today. So we already did max out Shinjiro. And then now we have this couple. Bunkichi is taking a nap.
Please, wait a while longer. And if the tree is gone, it'll still live on inside us.
Bunkichi is sleep talking. I don't think it matters what I'm supposed to do, so I'm just gonna leave him alone. Never bother the old people when they're sleeping. Sexism cringe as fuck. This dude, I mean, I only say Akoda sexist as a joke because of what he was doing in Sayori's route, but he might not actually be sexist. It's just a joke.
Oh, Katone-chan, you're here. You could have just woken me up. Or did you just want to watch me while I was asleep? Oof. I feel relieved now, probably because the problem has been solved. Even though it's the middle of the day, I feel so sleepy.
What's the problem?
I'm deeply touched that you and so many other people tried to help us, Katone-chan. But we sent a letter to Gekko-kan. I told them to cut the persimmon tree down.
What? But you were fighting so hard for it to not. I say that like I don't already know how this route is gonna pan out.
Wow, you should have seen your reaction, Katone-chan. It was totally worth it to surprise you like that.
Kichi seems very happy.
Sorry that we did it without asking you. Recently, I went to visit the persimmon tree, and I met a student on my way back. He told me that the school is planning to build a new addition. It would be selfish of an old man like me to deprive those young people of new learning opportunities. Helping those kids is more important than hanging on to this memory. I think it'd make our son happy too. He was a teacher after all.
Are you really sure?
Yes, we talked it out and decided that's what we want to do. We're hoping as we believe our son is in heaven is too. The more kind students like you, Katone-chan, will graduate from Gekko-kan.
Can you be so sure your son is in heaven? Just saying.
Please, take this. It's the first fruit produced by the persimmon tree. It's a little rough around the edges, like our son.
Dude, wouldn't that thing be rotten as hell?
Ishiko is the one who suggested we give it to you, Katone-chan.
Persimmon fruit. This must be very important to them. The song sounds like Chicken Brown Meow. Never heard of that song before. Chicken Brown Meow? Oh, you just mean like the lyrics that they're saying, not an actual song. Chicken brown meow, chicken brown meow. You feel the old couple's great appreciation. And here we go. They are next. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. The innermost power of the Hierophant Arcana hath been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Koiryu, the ultimate form of the Hierophant Arcana. That goes by so quick. Let's go! Maximum level. We'll never have to hang out with these old people ever again. Oops, did not mean to skip that.
Our son would want us to be happy. I'm sure he's smiling down on us from heaven.
Or above from hell.
It's difficult having such a well-respected son. Oh, doesn't sound like I'm boasting.
You talked with the old couple until sunset. After saying goodbye to Benkichi and Mitsuko, you decided to go back to the dorm. I hope they live a happy rest of their lives in retirement. Greetings, I almost called you Aiko. I guess.